Imagine working hard for 40 years. You finally retire. You wake up on your first Monday of freedom. No alarm clock, no boss, no stressful meetings. But then a terrifying thought hits you. Do I actually have enough money to stay retired? Here's the scary part. Millions of Americans are getting this wrong. Some people think, they need $500,000. Others believe they need $5 million. So what's the real number? Today, we're breaking down exactly how much money you need to retire comfortably in America. And the answer might surprise you. Let's get started. Sarah. Sarah is 35 years old. She earns $70,000 per year. She owns a modest home, drives a reliable car, and dreams of retiring at age 65. Like most people, she has one big question. How much money do I actually need? Not how much money would be nice to have. Not how much money billionaires have. But how much money does the average person need to retire comfortably? If you've ever asked yourself that question, stay with me because we're going to calculate it step by step. And later in this video, I'll show you a simple formula that can estimate your retirement number in less than 60 seconds. Most people underestimate retirement costs. They assume expenses magically disappear. But many expenses don't go away. You'll still need housing, food, utilities, transportation, healthcare, entertainment, travel, and perhaps most importantly, unexpected expenses. In fact, healthcare alone can cost retirees hundreds of thousands of dollars over their retirement years. That's why simply guessing your retirement number can be dangerous. Instead, we need a better system. When people think about retirement, they focus on one thing. How much money do I need saved? But that's actually the wrong first question. The real question is, how much money will I spend every year in retirement? Because retirement isn't about a giant pile of money. It's about creating income. Think of retirement like owning a machine. The machine's job is to generate enough income every year so you can live comfortably. Once you understand that, retirement planning becomes much easier. Financial planners often use something called the 80% rule. The idea is simple. Most retirees need around 70% to 80% of their pre-retirement income to maintain their lifestyle. Let's use an example. Suppose you earn $100,000 per year before retirement. Using the 80% rule, you would need approximately $80,000 annually in retirement. Why less? Because many expenses decrease. You may no longer commute. You may stop saving for retirement. Your mortgage could be paid off. Your children may already be financially independent. Of course, everyone's situation is different. Some retirees spend less. Others spend much more, especially if they travel frequently. But the 80% rule provides a useful starting point. Now let's talk about one of the most famous retirement formulas ever created, the 4% rule. This rule attempts to answer a simple question. How much money can I withdraw from my investments each year without running out? According to the rule, you can withdraw approximately 4% of your retirement portfolio annually. Here's how it works. If you need $40,000 per year, multiply $40,000 by 25. You get $1 million. That means a retirement portfolio of roughly $1 million could potentially support $40,000 per year. Need $60,000 annually? Multiply by 25. That's $1.5 million. Need $80,000? That's around $2 million. Notice how quickly the numbers grow. This is why retirement planning feels overwhelming. But don't panic, because there's something most people forget. Many Americans won't rely solely on savings. They'll also receive Social Security benefits. Let's say your retirement expenses are $60,000 per year, but Social Security provides $25,000 annually. Now your investments only need to generate $35,000. Using the 4% rule, $35,000 multiplied by 25 equals $875,000. Suddenly, your target dropped from $1.5 million to under $900,000. That's a massive difference. This is one reason retirement planning should consider all income sources, not just your investment accounts. Here's where things get interesting. Not all retirements look the same. Let's compare 3 retirees. Retiree number 1. Lives in a paid-off home. Rarely travels. Enjoys simple hobbies. Needs around $40,000 per year. Retiree number 2. Travels several times annually. Enjoys dining out. Has moderate healthcare expenses. Needs around $70,000 per year. Retiree number 3. Owns multiple properties. Travels internationally. Maintains a luxury lifestyle. Needs well over $120,000 annually. Same country. Same retirement. Completely different numbers. That's why there is no universal retirement amount. Your lifestyle determines your retirement number. Want to know the mistake that destroys retirement plans? Waiting. People spend years wondering how much they need, but they never start investing. Here's an example. 2 friends start investing. One begins at age 25. The other starts at age 35. Both invest the same amount every month. The person who started at 25 could end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars more simply because of time. Not because they earned more. Not because they invested better. Because they started earlier. Time is the most powerful retirement tool you have. Let's use some rough benchmarks. By age 30, aim for 1 times your annual salary. By age 40, 3 times your salary. By age 50, 6 times your salary. By age 60, 8 to 10 times your salary. Remember, these are guidelines, not laws. If you're behind, don't panic. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. Let's calculate your number right now. Step 1. Estimate your annual retirement expenses. Let's say $60,000. Step 2. Subtract expected Social Security income. Let's say $25,000. You're left with $35,000. Step 3. Multiply by 25. $35,000 times 25 equals $875,000. That's your estimated retirement portfolio target. Simple. Not perfect, but surprisingly effective. Here's the good news. Most people dramatically overestimate what they need to do immediately. You don't need $1 million tomorrow. You don't need to become rich next year. You simply need a consistent plan. A person investing a few $100s every month for decades can build significant wealth. Retirement isn't usually won through giant moves. It's won through small actions repeated consistently, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. Before we wrap up, I have a question for you. How much money do you think you'll need to retire comfortably? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post simple, beginner-friendly videos about investing, saving money, building wealth, and achieving financial freedom. And trust me, the next video could save you years of financial mistakes. Retirement doesn't have to be complicated. Start with your expected expenses. Factor in Social Security. Use the 4% rule as a guide. And most importantly, start investing as early as possible. Because the best retirement plan isn't the perfect one. It's the one you actually start today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.